Hi, everybody. So this is going to be technically our second vlog. We did a vlog back in September.
Yes. Yep.
When we went to Gen Con, which was a lot of fun, and we actually got some really good feedback about it. And we enjoy watching other vloggers and other like travel vlogs, things like that. We watch a lot of Disney vlogs and cruise vlogs and things like that. So we said, maybe that's something that we could try to do just as sort of a hobby. I think it'll be kind of a fun thing to look back on in a few years and see some of the stuff that we've done over the years, and I think that'll be kind of cool when as the kids get older and stuff and start moving out, and then we go back and watch these, a little bit of nostalgia, and I think that's going to be kind of fun.
Or it's probably better for, didn't we do this on that vacation? No, yes we did. No, we didn't. Let's go to the tape.
Yeah, go to the tape. Roll the footage. That's a very good point. So the reason we are vlogging this weekend, today actually, we were supposed to be somewhere else. Where were we supposed to be?
Today we were supposed to be at sea. We were going to be on a cruise, a princess cruise. The one we were supposed to go on in May of 2020 for our anniversary. That we kept rebooking it, and we'd have to cancel it, or the cruise got canceled. So I think this was our 4th or 5th rebook of that vacation.
It kept getting pushed back, and then finally, just this time we said we shouldn't do it right now, and so we still wanted to find some way to just spend some time together. It had been a long time since Jen and I had gotten away on our own. Mm-hmm. We've taken the kids places and things, and that's always great. Like, that's a lot of fun, but it's nice to also have the opportunity to get away, just you and I, and kind of have that moment to recharge the batteries. And it's nice to finally be able to do that. And so Jen was able to find us a little cabin, chalet, in Otsego, Michigan, and we booked it. So we had just this cute little place all to ourselves for the weekend. It's quiet, no kids, no dogs, no cats.
The animals are the most demanding thing that I have to deal with at home. They just boss me around constantly.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Oh man, especially the cats.
Cats
or at least one cat in particular. So yeah, we booked it, and then had a little trouble.
Yeah, so we realized we dropped the kids off at my parents' house, and we were it was about an hour drive from my parents, and we were about to hit the road and realized, I never got the welcome email that gave us like the access code to get into the house. And we're like, do we start driving and just hope that we get the welcome email? But then we're going to be an hour away from home and maybe be stuck out there with nowhere to stay. So we finally got a hold of the owners. They had sent it on their end, but there was an error and it didn't go through. So we finally got a hold of them and were able to come out, and we were just a couple hours behind schedule of when we thought we'd be out here. So it wasn't a huge deal.
Yeah. And they were very nice about it too. Like, they apologized multiple times for the mix up, and they said, go ahead and stay a little bit later on your checkout day. So that was kind of nice of them to at least, offer that, since we weren't able to get in when we were initially supposed to, it's nice of them to offer that as kind of consolation. Or is consolation the right word? I feel like that's not the right word.
I don't feel like that's the right word.
I don't think it is. I don't know what the right word is.
accommodation, maybe.
I don't know. Whatever.
I want to say I'm sorry for all my sniffles. I'm fighting a cold right now. So.
Yeah, it's been going through our house pretty bad lately.
Which was another reason we decided to not go on the cruise. So Monday morning, we're going to be flying out on Friday. Monday afternoon, we realized, okay, both girls are sick. I'm coming down with it now. I think you also had
sick.
I had a bit of it too. So then Monday afternoon, we canceled the cruise, no vacation. And then Wednesday, I think I found the VRBO when we booked it Wednesday. So this has all been very fast that it happened.
Yeah.
Totally changing our plans. So.
Yeah, it was kind of a whirlwind thing. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I'm really surprised that we were able to find a place to rent this quickly.
Right.
Like within that short amount of time. Because, especially lately, it seems like VRBOs and
right,
Airbnbs and stuff have been going like they're locked down a year in advance at least sometimes. Mm-hmm. So really surprised to find the place and really pretty happy with how nice it is. It's super cute. We'll do a walking tour here in a minute and show you what the place is like. But we figured right here in front of the fireplace would be a good place to get started. This morning we went out so we got in last night, around like 9? 8:30, 9 o'clock?
That's right.
Something
8:30 or 9, yep.
Something like that. So it was super dark by the time we got down here. And so originally I think the plan was for us to vlog on our trip down here, down here. Mm-hmm. And then, with everything going on, it just kind of got to be a little hectic, a little stressful. We didn't want to add trying to vlog into the mix also. Plus, it was dark by the time we got here.
It's pitch black.
We wouldn't have been able to see anything anyway.
There's nothing creepier. I think we've done this a couple times now, where we end up getting to the VRBO in darkness, and you have to try to find your way around. This one was particularly scary because it's in the middle of the woods, and there's no one around.
Yeah. Well, the last one we stayed at was like
that
that
one also
too.
was like that. Yeah. Apparently, we picked the murder houses to stay at.
Well, you're right. We like the places that are secluded, private, in the woods, on a lake, something like that. Like that, ideally, that's what we want to try to find. But yeah, when you aren't able to pull in until well after dark,
you can't see anything around you.
Yeah. And I always worry.
You don't know where the lights are yet either, so it's just. What was that?
I worry that we're going it's the wrong house or something, and I'm going to go up and start knocking on somebody's door at, and scare the crap out of them probably.
Yep.
So yeah, we got in after dark last night. So last night was really just kind of a relaxing evening. We sat here, we had the fireplace going, we watched some TV, had a few glasses of wine, and just kind of relaxed for the evening. This morning we got up and we drove into Otsego, which is a cute little town. Mm-hmm. We had breakfast at a place called Our Table.
Yep.
And my food was really good. Hash browns, I like good hash browns, but it seems like a weird thing to get excited about. But these hash browns were really good. Like they were
so good.
like salty, crispy,
buttery,
but also like creamy potato on the inside. Like they were perfectly done.
They were perfect.
Yeah, everything was really good. I had the biscuits and gravy meal. Really sticks to your ribs. I don't think I'll be eating again until this evening.
I had a Greek omelet, so feta, spinach, onion, tomato.
It looked good.
It was very good.
It looked really good.
I have lots of leftovers. It was a little bit larger than I thought it was going to be. So.
And then after breakfast, we kind of walked around the downtown area a little bit. It's a very small town. But we walked down to a little consignment shop and looked around there. Didn't see too much in there that we really wanted.
There was one mirror that was...
Oh, right.
It was just huge.
Yeah.
But it was very,
ornate gold scroll.
And it was not very expensive, and I almost bought it, but I just couldn't think of where we would put it in our house. So.
Well, you got till tomorrow to talk yourself into it. Right?
Maybe, yeah. I should have just bought it because I'll find somewhere eventually. Maybe our lake
I mean,
house.
it was cute, and I mean, there would be room, either like in your office somewhere or
No, no room there.
no room.
No.
Okay.
I've got it all figured out in my head. So.
Okay.
I have a very specific thing I'm looking for the office. So.
Right. Yeah, I still bet we could find some place for it though.
Yeah, we got the whole upstairs. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll report back on.
There we go.
On
mirror updates
on Sunday when we get home, whether or not we came home with a mirror or not. Stay tuned.
Oh my gosh, what if they're not open on Sunday? A lot of those stores are
Oh,
closed
that's
on
true.
Sunday.
Oh, you missed your shot.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, and then we walked down to this weird
Yeah.
store. It looked like what it looked like was an old like Rite Aid or CVS, like an old
CVS.
pharmacy.
Yeah, yep.
And I don't even remember the name of it.
It was like simple save and simple, or something like that. Smart and simple, save and smart and simple. I don't know. It was two of those words.
There was
in
alliteration
some kind
in
of
there somewhere. But apparently the store was going out of business, and so they had everything was 50% off. And so we were on our way back to the car, and we happened to be passing it. We said, let's pop in and see what they have. This store had like the most random
so many things,
assortment of weird stuff.
Yeah, like they had a huge, we should have got this too, the huge tiki umbrella.
Oh yeah.
Like a patio umbrella, but it was like a tiki with all the fake, what is that stuff?
Like grass.
Grass,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, so that was one of the things I wanted to get but did not get there. And then they had workout equipment and random like kids stuff, like some clothes, some like weird toys.
Tons of lighting fixtures for some odd reason.
So many lighting fixtures.
like multiple rows.
Yeah.
And one whole back room area with lighting fixtures.
Like bed sheets and pillows and
actually this really nice
mirrors.
tripod.
Tripod.
This really nice tripod right here that we're using. This really nice tripod that we're using right now, we grabbed while we were there just because it was like ridiculously cheap, and it's way better than the one that I have at home that I use on a regular basis for my streams and things. Mm-hmm. So yeah, got a good haul there.
Yeah, it was surprising.
We were walking down the street of Otsego with big boxes.
Bags, really, yeah. And the stuff we bought was in boxes, so yeah, it was pretty humorous trying to walk back to the car.
I felt a little, I mean, luckily we weren't too, we were like a half a block away, so it wasn't that bad, but I felt a little ridiculous. Then we got back here, just kind of relaxed for a minute. Decided we better start vlogging if we're gonna vlog.
Yep.
And we're getting ready to play a game, but we wanted to make sure that we got this in first. Why don't we do a tour of the place?
Okay. Okay, so we are in the garage. This is when you first walk into the house. And we just wanted to show you out here because they have a ton of stuff to do in the warmer weather. They've got all these yard games and kayaks, disc golf. There's a nice hammock over here too. Lots of chairs for out in the yard.
Yeah, tons of folding chairs. I love the Adirondack chairs they've got over here.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And a cute little welcome to the Enchanted Chalet.
Enchanted Chalet.
Then we just walk right in. And start in the living room, you think, Tuna?
Sure.
Okay, so we walk in. There's just, I was going to show the walls a little bit too because there's so many, sorry. So many cute decorations all throughout this place. It's just adorable. So you walk right into the living room.
So the living room is off to your right as you walk into the place.
So So again, they have it all decorated for Christmas right now too, so it's super duper cute. Okay. And then right through the living room is the glass doors that go out to the deck. We got a couple more chairs here. And then back behind the living room. Oh wait, I wanted to get the chandelier because it's very cool. Oh, and the nice A-frame also.
Yeah,
Just
I love
so many windows.
The high ceilings here.
Yeah. So then we walk into the kitchen. Nice big table for playing games. So you've got macro, micro, or micro, macro. I do that every time.
I do too.
Let's see. Pretty much everything's stocked in the kitchen. They've got all the spices and pots and pans and cups, coffee maker, crock pot, all that stuff that you need.
Yeah, very well stocked kitchen.
You know it's gonna be a good vacation when you get a brownie party platter. Party. Okay, then we go through the kitchen, and there's one of the bedrooms here. Good sized bed. All the beds are the same here for the most part. These big, huge wood beds that are very sturdy, very nice. Back around the hallway. Then we come into the laundry room. And then there's the downstairs bath right here. Like that's a weird angle to do that, but it's fine. It's fine. This is my first time doing a tour. And then bedroom number 2 on the main floor. I just got my coat hanging up in here. Again, same type of bed. Cutely decorated. Did you want to go out on the patio right now?
Why don't we do upstairs first, and we'll save the patio for last.
Okay.
The patio's pretty cool.
Oh, we gotta do the basement too. This place is huge. It's for just
it's
us
really
two. It's like
surprisingly large.
we're not even using like a little bit of this place. Got some fun pink carpet. Never got the pink carpet thing. I think my parents had that in one of our houses too. We're gonna pretend we didn't see this little U of M thing. There's an upstairs sitting area. It's nice because it looks down. It's very cool. What was it? Oh, this is the bathroom, right?
Yep.
Okay, and this is the master bedroom. Another same type of bed. Got the nice dressers with the ensuite bath. And this little guy scared the heck out of me last night when we got here because I thought it was an animal in the bathroom.
Wombat.
Should we show the view out of this window?
Yeah.
I don't really show the view yet, but this is pretty much out of every window is what it looks like.
Is it showing up?
Yeah.
Is it too washed out?
I think it showed up.
Okay.
Okay, back down the stairs. Then we'll go in the basement. Which, that's the only kind of weird thing about this house. It has a very weird smell to it. Like,
only the basement has the
only the basement. But like a very heavy floral perfume almost. Like,
yeah, like
reminds me of my
the
grandma.
rose water stuff that your grandma used to wear.
Yeah.
You know?
Down the basement we go.
Step carefully.
I know I'm watching my feet right now. In case we decide to do a little workout, which we're not gonna.
Nope.
Little bistro set. Very large room with multiple beds. Kind of could be probably the kids' hangout. Hopefully this is not too shaky. I do have shaky hands. We'll see. And then the bathroom. Okay, now we will go outside. That's where all the beauty is. Just love these chairs. They've got like the best furniture in this place too.
Yeah, everything is very comfortable.
It is. Oh, I was going to show the walls here, because I love the decorations on the walls over there. I think Tuna just dove into the hallway. Okay. This is the outside. So pretty. This isn't like a swimming water at all. But you can kayak and do water related things. Tuna thinks that's a beaver dam out there.
Kind of looks like one.
Yeah.
I can't tell for sure. It sort of looks like it. I need some binoculars.
Got the hot tub here. Haven't used it yet, but we plan on it. And then a nice big deck. This is a gas fire pit over here. We haven't used that yet. But just views everywhere. It's on about 4 acres, and there's trails you can walk on, and they've set up a little scavenger hunt to find things along the way. There's a fire pit over there. Oh, got a bell to ring. Gotta ring that bell. Yeah, just gorgeous.
Yeah, the view out here this morning when I woke up, I took a picture of it. I might throw it in the vlog, but the sun was coming up just over the water here, and it looked really pretty.
Yeah. So cute. Oh, there's a door. Is there a doorbell from out here?
Speed.
Cool. All right.
I want to shut that in case it locked us out.
Yeah. But that's the tour. Got some garland up there too. I forgot to show that.
Yeah, it's very cute, like decorations for. I mean, just the overall aesthetic of the place is really pretty.
Yeah.
Like it's got sort of a part ski lodge, part lake house feel to it.
It does. It's like a mishmash.
Yeah, but it works.
But there is a ski resort like a mile away too, so they probably were trying to. Yeah.
Bittersweet ski resort is not too far from here. So yeah, I mean, if you're into skiing, this would probably be a great place to come and stay.
All right. Gonna move on to gaming now.
All right, so we just got done playing our first game of the night, afternoon, day-ish. And we played a few scenarios out of Micro Macro Crime City. Oh, sorry. It's interesting. It's like playing Where's Waldo, but like some dark stuff going on.
I don't want to live in this city. Lots going on in this city.
And I guess because of like the kind of somewhat cutesy artwork, I'm kind of surprised at how adult some of the themes of some of the scenarios are. But I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. I think I'm curious to see. So we played through. What did we play through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 scenarios so far. And there are, how many are there in the box? I don't remember. 16 scenarios in the box. So, not quite halfway through. You could tell that they started to ramp up in difficulty a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
You had to kind of scan out a little bit farther to find your clues. I like kind of going through and having to follow somebody back along the trail. Like, you'll see multiple instances of the same person on the map, and you're kind of following their path, either to or from a certain location. And those are the kind of things that you're trying to find. Don't want to spoil too much or anything, but I think the way they did that was pretty interesting. What did you think?
I thought it was fun. I don't know that I would want to have it. Like, I think what we played through was like enough for me of this game. I think if this was like dry erase, I feel like I would like it better. I have a hard time looking at things this small and like keeping my focus in one area. Like, it's very hard for me, and I had trouble telling apart. I mean, all the people look different, but they look also a little similar. So I had a very hard time tracking people. But I feel like if I could have written on this to help
like
me,
made notes or
yeah,
put tokens down or something.
Right, that would have helped me a lot, I think. But I thought it was very clever. I've never played something like this before, so I thought it was really cool. I just don't know. I don't know that I'd want to play it over and over and over again.
How far you'd want to, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I know they're coming out with either coming out or came out with an expansion. I don't know if it's out yet, but there is one coming either way. I mean, I could see this being one where we picked it up, played through it, and then passed it on to somebody else. Yeah, because it's not something that's replayable anyway.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would never replay it.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I have to get through all the scenarios. Like, I'm like, yeah, I
like
get
you've
it.
kind of
Fun.
got the gist
of it. I don't need to go through all of them.
Seen what it has to offer.
Right.
I think that's hard to say since we haven't seen all of the scenarios. Maybe some of the difficult scenarios add something that is more unique. But the last several that we've played have at least kind of felt like, okay, this is what you're going to be doing. we've seen it before. Like I said, it's cool what it does.
Yeah.
I can see why people really like it, and I enjoy it. It as a cooperative game, it doesn't feel like there's really much of a game there necessarily.
No, yeah, I don't think there's a game.
It's more like, but it's a fun activity to do together.
Yes.
Like, you're cooperatively looking for these clues and things, but there's no win condition. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's no win condition necessarily. I mean, you solve the case, but I don't know. Maybe that sounds a little snobbery of me. I hate when people say, "Oh, it's not a game," but this doesn't have a game feel to me. At least it feels like I said, it's a really cool activity to do together. It's
like a four steps up from Where's Waldo, like you were saying.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I felt like playing this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was macro, not macro, micro, macro Crime City. Not sure what we're gonna play yet, but once we figure that out, we'll let you know. All right, so it's been actually a few days since we left the cabin. I've been feeling pretty sick the last few days. Been off of work and just not feeling super great. But we wanted to make sure that we got a kind of an outro video recorded. So I think the last you saw of us, we were playing Macro Crime City. and we kind of went over our thoughts on that. While we were playing Micro Macro, we had actually two bald eagles fly into a tree right next to the cabin.
Like land on in a tree. They didn't like...
They like landed right in a tree just outside the cabin, and so we tried sneaking outside. I wanted to grab the good camera because we had brought our nice Canon camera with us, but I figured there was no way I was going to be able to get that all out, set up, and everything in time to take pictures before they took off. So we did get some. I got a couple of pictures, and then I think you got a video, right?
Yeah, just like a quick clip of them flying off when they...
We'll insert that here somewhere. And then so that was really neat. And that was something that was kind of cool about this place, was it seemed like there was wildlife all over the place.
All over. It was great. After we played that game, we started to make dinner.
Well, after that, we did the hot tub.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the hot tub. After we did a hot tub, and then we had dinner. But the weather was perfect because there's a bunch of steam coming off, which you'll see in the clip. But
yeah, it was like super, like it was nice and cold outside, but the water temperature was perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was very relaxing.
Yeah. I had a hard time. I think we were in there longer than we thought we were.
Yeah, because we got out and we're like, oh my gosh, because it was like 6:30 or something when we got out, and we're like, what?
Yeah,
I thought we got done playing the game like around 4 or something.
We ended up being in there for like 2 or 3 hours.
And it felt like half an hour. I didn't think it was that long. So, that was fun.
Yeah. I mean,
we need a hot tub.
Yeah, it felt really good.
Yeah.
You know, by the time we got out, we were nice and relaxed, and then we got dinner started. Mm-hmm. We made some filet mignon steaks with asparagus and what was the salad?
Maple bourbon bacon.
All of it was really good. We used the cast iron pan method for the steaks, which I hadn't tried yet, but I think I'm going to try that again with.
They're perfect.
Yeah, the cuts of steak were a little bit thick for this, I think. They were still really good, but it took a lot longer than what it normally would to do something like this. I think I want to try it again with just a slightly thinner cut of steak, and I think it'll turn out really well.
We got a little excitement going too because the smoke alarms went off a little bit, so we had to run around trying to fan those, and I was worried they were like connected to the owner's, phone or something, and then they're going to be worried.
I'm sure they are, because they have motion sensors and Ring cameras and things set up. Not like cameras, but like Ring motion sensors around. I'm sure they had something.
I would if I had a vacation rental for sure.
But we never got any phone calls or anything, so that's good. It was just we weren't using the right kind of oil for as long as we needed to put the steaks in the oven for. Mm-hmm. So the oil that we used had a lower smoking temperature, so it was smoking up pretty good by the time we had to take it out.
Yeah.
But it didn't take long for it to dissipate.
Yeah.
While we were waiting for dinner, though, we played Air, Land, and Sea, which you kicked my butt at. And that makes sense, too, because it very much reminded me of Hanamikoji in that you're trying to, kind of gain control over certain things in a row by playing cards.
Like you each get six cards, and you have to play them at just the right time.
Yeah.
To mess with your opponent.
Yeah. So it very much reminds me of Hanamikoji, and that's another game that you also consistently kick my butt at.
So I don't remember playing
I can't
that
figure
one
out how.
so
I
much.
just I love that game. I just cannot figure out how to win at it. But I thought that was a really good one.
I did too. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought that one was. That's a really good filler length game. It was perfect for just waiting for the steaks to cook. We could just throw that down on the table and have it done in a few minutes.
Yeah, really small footprint too, so you can do it at a restaurant or something.
Yeah. And then after that, we played Burgle Brothers, which we actually had borrowed from Carl, a friend of ours, who also has a pretty substantial game collection. Carl had just got Burgle Brothers 2 and wanted to know if we were interested in taking the first one. And we had played it once before, but couldn't really remember it, so we wanted to give it a play first before we decided. And after playing it, I think I'd like to hang on to it.
Yeah, I
really liked it.
I thought it was fun. It's good to have a couple of different options for co-ops.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of got a very, like, it's got that pandemic style co-op, you know what I mean, where you each get a certain number of actions and things start to escalate as the game goes on. There are a few kind of cooperative games that kind of have that pandemic feel to them. This is one of them, but I think what it does is pretty fun. I like the theme of being like a heist team, like an Ocean's 11 style game. That's pretty fun. What did we do after that?
I think after that it was kind of late, so we just kind of hung out in the living room with the fireplace and just relaxed, watched a little TV before bed. Tried not to go to bed because we didn't want to wake up the next morning to go home. But
yeah, and then Sunday morning we just kind of got up. We lounged around a little bit. Like we weren't in too big of a hurry to leave. Especially since with the fact that we weren't able to get in right away, we weren't able to check in at our check-in time. They had said, you can stick around as late as you'd like on Sunday. So we didn't feel rushed to get up and leave,
right, and that was
which
nice.
was really nice. So it's kind of like getting a late checkout at a hotel, right? It's nice to not feel like you have to get up and throw all your stuff in a bag and get out the door. We were able to kind of get up and made a pot of coffee and just kind of relaxed and soaked it in for the last little bit that we were there.
Yeah, and just slowly kind of packed up. It was nice not to have to be out the door at a certain time, because if we would have been very late. So
yeah, and we would have
left around noon or 12:30 something like that.
Yeah, and it always, I don't know, that day that you have to leave always is a little depressing, but it's less depressing if you can ease into the leave, you know what I mean?
Where you get some time to hang out there a little bit, so it feels like you're not just leaving right when you wake up.
Exactly.
But we had to leave and it started snowing too right when we left too, and so we were worried about there's supposed to be some kind of bad weather coming in, so we were worried about getting the kids and getting back home in time. So
but we did. I mean, we made it home without any issue. The roads were fine on the drive back. Yeah, and then we stopped.
Oh, we passed the U of M.
Oh, that's right. The University of Michigan football team had just won the Big Ten championship down in Indianapolis. They play the Big Ten championship at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis every year. We actually passed their bus on the way back home.
That was cool. I've never seen it up
which
close.
was kind of cool, yeah. Even not being, I mean, we're not Michigan fans. We are state fans through and through, but still, I mean, it was cool. It was cool, and in that situation, I'm okay with U of M winning if it's my choice between them or somebody outside of the state. It doesn't feel great, but I'll take it. It's fine. And then stopped by Jen's parents, picked up the kids, came back home,
and the dog.
And the dog. Yep.
The dog was at my parents' house also.
Our golden retriever Maui stayed at Jen's parents with the kids, so they had a big sleepover over there. So I'm sure he got spoiled like crazy.
Oh yes. My parents actually cook him steaks, or if they go out to eat and get prime rib or really good steak, they'll bring him home some.
Yeah.
So, he gets better stuff than we do.
Yeah. boy, and then what else did we do that day? I think we just kind of came home. We ordered dinner because by the time we got home, we were like, meh.
Yeah. Tried to like unpack as much as we could so we didn't have to have it hanging over our head for the next couple days, since I was still feeling a little sick and still kind of fighting off my cold, and the girls had homework, and everyone was kind of getting back in the getting ready for the week.
Yeah. So that was our getaway. I mean, I would have preferred a cruise, obviously, but
we'd be getting back from our cruise today, actually, to Florida.
Yeah.
Back to Florida.
But that being said, I think we've both kind of said that and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't want to put words in your mouth,
do.
But I think we both said that, we both really liked the place that we stayed, and we'd both happily stay there again.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking this could be like one of those places that we try to book yearly.
For sure. Yeah, like do a couple long weekends there throughout the year. I really liked it, and I liked that the town was cute, and I would like to go back into the town there, and it was very relaxing too. So
right.
Town was only a couple miles away, but you still felt like you were in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly, yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Is that, it was super secluded. There were houses nearby, but they were far enough away that like you felt like you were kind of on your own out in the woods, which was nice. That's, if I'm gonna rent a place, that's the kind of place I'd like to rent. I want to feel like we're in the woods, or alone on a lake or something like that. Just, I don't know. It makes me feel a little bit more... When I feel secluded, I feel more relaxed.
Right, yeah, me too. Because that's always the goal, end up on our own island, right?
Right. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So, I think that's it for this vlog. Thanks to anybody that watched. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be doing more as time goes on. We've been kind of talking about what kind of vlogs we want to do. And we've got a few ideas that I think will be a lot of fun.
Yep.
And we'll just kind of go from there. Yeah?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
What up, my nerds? No.
Nope.
Nope. Shutting that right down.